That's fucked up. For 1,000? For 1,000? That nigga said, "Fuck you." Where my glasses at? I'm about to lock in. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, after this game, I'm gonna go to sleep, win or lose. It's up, Brody. There you go.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This defense for the Commanders was terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they can.
There he goes left side. 30. 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. First and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders at their own 25-yard line. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Looking to throw again on second down. Howell. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Howell to the air on 1st and 10. He's got him in, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now here's a throw. It's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call, because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Prescott. And his throw is going to be incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and it's 3rd and 5. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Now Prescott. Outright, he finds Tolbert. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. A handoff left, Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2. Here's Howell, rolling to his left. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. On first down, Howell. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
To throw again on 2nd down. Howell. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A couple of first downs, has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Howell looking to throw again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Richmond, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now on 2nd and 13. Howell. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down. Howell throwing on 1st down here. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now Howell. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Howell, 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. Slot man moves right. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 37. Prescott yet again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Prescott, left side to Lamb. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 19. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
First down, Howell to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Howell. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington. And Howell will throw it. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. 64 yards. And the Commanders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Juice. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now.
Touchdown! Terry McLaurin, halfway to 100 now, with career touchdown number 50. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. He's got him in, complete. The 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And here on the road, that could be a huge score for their morale in the second half.
Every team has confidence going into the start of games, but sometimes you get it rocked a little bit, and it certainly applies here for them. But guess what? Just what you said, this touchdown can give them their belief back that they can win in the second half.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
To throw again on second down. Powell. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's first and 10. Powell, he'll look to throw it. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last two snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their own 46. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Howell now to throw it. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Here's Howell. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Finding room at midfield. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Howell to the air on 1st and 10. Dance. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Howell, this a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. On the move past the 40. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Second down. Howell now. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. Howell. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this 3rd quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got him moving downfield, but that's a play where he just shouldn't have thrown the football. And ultimately could wind up costing him the ball game.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Howell. And he's going to go down again. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. 3rd and long. Here's Howell. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Fourth down, Howell, desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down. And now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Washington on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Fourth down, Howell. Able to connect with Dotson. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington first down and an exhale there as they convert on 4th. And once more, Howell back to the air. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
On 3rd down, Richmond. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. On 1st down, Howell. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over. After the sack, they come up on a second and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Powell. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now on third and forever, he'll look to throw. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for fourth down. Going for it on fourth. Here's Howell. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. A give to Elliott running left. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Elliott going to get it again on second down. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Prescott from the gun on third. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. On second down, Elliott once more. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. Tenth carry now for Elliott. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
My nigga 3D got my mind right, swear to God. I mean, that nigga came in like chills. Do you fucking believe? I said, nigga, yes. My niggas really bit that. I swear to God, that shit looked lost. The game looked like it was dark. It was dark and scary 3D. I swear to God, it was so dark. And then out the light, the old former Dallas Cowboys head coach, nigga take over 3D, really said, "Do y'all niggas believe?" I really believe. I had to believe. Niggas started balling out crazy. See that? Ah, that goddamn scream was coming. That scream. The scream, 3D. The fucking scream. We had like 10 sacks that game. I'm thankful. I was like, do I keep it respectful or do I shit on a nigga? I threw that goddamn shit. I threw that shit up with motherfucking CD. Is that my dog CP? What's good, man? Fuck BLC. You talking to Chills now? What's good, man? How you been, big dog? That nigga famous now, man. Oh, CP. Woo. That's my dog. Oh man. I threw that shit up the CD. I really felt like a god. That nigga said, "Is that lamb?" See, one thing about them jump balls, 3D, you gotta really feel that shit in your soul. Fuck what BLC talk about. I ain't a shreds, but I want to shit on you. I'm trying to really. If I see a nigga with them double A on, it's only right. Pick her. It was to the kid. He was like, good. Let me tell my dog good. I was really throwing some egregious ass picks, bro. That shit was insane. I had to really bite down. That Zeke run was crazy. Yup. Hey, we had to really bite down. I had to bite down. That shit was scary. That shit was scary. Look at that nigga Diggs. Talk about it. I had a good picker on that nigga, man. Let's go. That shit looks so dark. John Wall. Oh, loser. What that Z touchdown I had. I bet I broke so many niggas' tickets. I'm thankful. Shit, you had to put them in quick because being too tall, they waste no time to play. No chance. Dude. That nigga had some crazy touchdowns on me. You saw that one bang he had on me, bro? We shut him out in the first, second half. That's excellent. Look at this shit. Look at my screen. Look at this play, bro. This is how I knew the game was fluke. Oh, my bad. That nigga threw a crazy ass pass to Zaire flanking. Nigga really dunked on my ass. Look at this shit. This is crazy. Fuck you. I still hear you. That mute should be broken. Cause I'ma still hear your ass, nigga. You go here. That nigga really dunked on my boy. Oh my God. Dribbled. Peace dribble camp. I got a good win this week. I feel good. I get off the game with a good note. I'm happy. I'm really happy in this bitch. Good. I had to bounce back. I looked at my schedule. I said, man, I ain't no hoe, man. Mama ain't raised no hoe 3D. I swear. Look at that. Hey, see, Snap, that's a good week. You see that? What's my staff goals? Plus, plus, plus. Good, good, good. I hit all my staff goals. Winner. Chicken dinner. Winner. Hit on with that chicken dinner. Oh, Billy D. Oh, I'm turning the stream on.